Welcome back. And on a lighter note, we're going to be joining somebody totally phenomenal, a young person by the name of Mohammed Wally. He's a South African karting prodigy, and Mohammed has earned Protea colours after an unstoppable winning streak. I'm getting so tongue-tied here because I'm so excited. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much for joining us on the show today. Congratulations is in order here. We have to start with that. Talk to us about your journey. We know it's not very easy. There's many people out there that are in athletic spaces that find very serious hurdles and challenges. And irrespective of that, of course, just keep moving forward to be able to attain their goal. And I think we want to start off by you penning out your journey with the challenges you faced and how you've reached this. We want other young people to follow suit in what you do in their respective spaces.
Okay. First of all, assalamu alaikum to all the viewers. So this hasn't really been an easy journey for me. I started off at around the age of 4.5 and professionally started at around 6 years old. And since then, every year I've been working towards, Protea colors. And only after 10 years, I've got my Protea colors. But in the interim, I've won, I think, 5 South African championships, 4 African karting championships, and also an international title from Bahrain. So it hasn't been an easy route and journey, but I've gone through all the challenges, thank God.
Of course, it must have come with a lot of resilience, hope, and of course not giving up, because, as we know, failure is a stepping stone to success. That's the way we look at it.
Yes, 100%. Also with schooling and everything, it's not easy. You take the time out, the maximum time, and you put the effort in, and sometimes stuff don't work out. So it's definitely challenging, and for me now to have my Protea colors really means a lot to me.
Yeah, definitely. At the age of 16, you've accomplished quite a bit. So, many journeys that you've gone through to be able to attain the success. Pen it out to us. We know, standing there and attaining those colors ain't easy. What sort of advice would you give younger people that are going through those particular challenges to be able to attain their end goals and reach their dreams?
So it's definitely not easy for me. I just never give up. Any dream can become a reality with hard work and determination. And also the criteria to get a Protea colors is you have to win your national championship in your country and then finish in the top 20% of an international event, which is not easy, but thank God I've done it this year.
And what sort of support structures did you have? It's not easy. Of course, having to do this is not alone. Your family must have been your major support structure as far as this goes.
Yes. So it's not only me, it's my family behind me, my team mechanics behind my car. And also for me to achieve these things, it's not only me on the track. I need to have a good cart to get these achievements. So a big shout out to everyone behind me, definitely.
Now, it's very interesting to see that you've started off at the age of 4. What was it like, pen it out for us, your very first experience climbing into that cart of the age of 4. What did it mean for you? And from then already, what sort of drive did you have?
Okay, so I don't really remember what happened 12 years ago, but I'm sure I must have been really excited and, thrilled for this experience. And I don't think that time I would reach where I am today. But, with hard work, hard work pays off, right?
And we know that you have one belief. It says you're only as good as your last race. So talk to us about that motto of yours.
Some races are challenging. Everything doesn't work out always. But when something doesn't work out, you have to push harder and come back stronger, which is not easy always. You always have to put extra work in, extra time in. And if you put the work in and you have the determination and drive, I think you'll reach your goals.
I agree with you. And, I was reading earlier a little bit of information about you. And there's one thing that you said that really got me going. And it said, there are always setbacks, opposition, mechanical failures, and even crashes. But all you can do is get up, dust yourself off, and say to the world, I won't be beaten. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger. mentally, physically, and strategically. And I think that's what matters, is to be able to tell yourself that irrespective of that race that you had, is being be able to reflect back on that particular aspect of that
Yes.
race and ask yourself, how do you better it to be able to attain what you want, going even further in a better space?
From every race, races you win, races you get defeated, you lose. You learn something from every race, whether you're winning or you're losing. There's always something you can do better. That is the way of how it works in motorsport in all aspects of life. From any what you call it thing you finished, you have to learn from what you have done, whether it's been a good day or bad day. So definitely to come back harder is always possible.
Let's talk about your ultimate goal. And we know there's different stages that you go through in motor racing as such. And I know your ultimate would be the F1.
Yeah.
Let's talk about where you're at right now and how you intend attaining that.
Okay, so at the moment this year I was doing karting, which is a stepping stone to main circuit, which is single seaters or cars. And from there, that's when you move up to maybe Formula 4, Formula 3, and then get to Formula 1. It's not an easy journey. You need big sponsors and behind you. Thanks to BP also for being behind me through this journey. But to get there is definitely not going to be easy. Everyone in the world, thousands and thousands of racers, want to be in Formula 1, and only 20 of the best make it there.
Do you intend, how do you intend inspiring others to be able to get enticed into this particular sport? I mean, we know many youngsters your age would get involved
Yeah.
with other types of sport. And we know, I mean, soccer is one of the most common sports that young people get involved with. And yet you've chosen to get involved with motorsport from a karting point of view. What enticed you into getting into this?
So I've always had a love for speed, and that thrill of speed, and that rush and that adrenaline that's pumping. So it's not an easy road. You have to be really focused and determined on your goals. I think it's a lot more difficult in the way of financing and everything from a way of soccer or some other sports. And in soccer, there's many teams you can get to that internationally, whereas in karting, there's only one goal, which is Formula 1, and there's only 20 of those drivers that actually make it there. So the percentage that makes it there is really, really small.
Ambitious indeed, we must say. What sort of messages and advice would you give to others? I mean, we know that everything comes with hard work and resilience, and let's talk about that. You plan someday to become an F1 title holder. What message do you have for young people out there that would like to pursue their goals in a particular sport?
No matter where you're from, any goal can become a reality. With hard work and determination, it's not impossible to reach that goal. It might seem impossible, but definitely I think if you put your mind to it, you can definitely reach that goal you want to reach in any aspect of your life.
That's very true. What would you like to leave us with today? What sort of message?
Never to give up, never give up, and always have that want to win. If you have that drive and you're really competitive and you want to win, I think it's going to happen someday.
What is this meant for you? I mean, to be able to stand there shoulder to shoulders, and you're so young. I mean, you're 16 years of age, and you've attained such an amazing accolade as such. What did it mean for you standing up there?
It means a lot to me. For 10 years, actually 12 years of my motorsport career, I really wanted to get, Protea colors. I'm from South Africa. It's my country. So it really means a lot to me, and to stand there is really, you can't really explain it in words, that feeling. After all that hard work to get your Protea colors is really a big achievement.
Where to from here, Mohammed?
Sorry?
Where to from here?
So next year, main circuit, God willingly, and then from there, work my way up to Formula 1, inshallah, one day.
I mean, we really want to thank you for joining us today. You've been a true inspiration for many young people out there to be able to understand that irrespective of the challenges that you face with the goals that you'd like to attain, I think resilience and hope are two of the major things that you require, apart from, of course, the structures, like you say, the support structures that you have as far as your family and your team is concerned.
Definitely.
And I think the accolade also goes to them because they've enticed you to be able to
Mm.
not give up and, of course, be resilient with what you want. So congratulations once again from
Thank
myself and the team. We thank you so much for joining us and wish you many more successes going forward.
thank you. Thanks for your time also.
And thank you for joining us today. I'm sure all the young people out there are going to be enticed today into getting into their space of wanting to attain what they want.
Yes, I'm sure, definitely. With hard work, as I said, anything can become a reality.
For sure. Thank you so much. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
And that was Mohammed Wally, definitely teaching us how to, be resilient in our spaces and overcome those challenges to be able to attain those goals and dreams that we want. From myself, Nafisa Dango, we want to thank you so much for joining us on News and Views today. Do join us tomorrow for another bumper edition. From myself and the team, have a lovely one going forward. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.